Welcome back to Outdoors with Larry Ray on ESPN 790 AM. Brought to you proudly by the Tennessee Wildlife and Resources Agency.
Hey, good Saturday morning. Welcome back to Outdoors with Larry Ray. I know I cannot do the introduction like Frank does, and we may just tape that and just use Frank's introduction for every segment because it is a classic, as we might say. Frank, thanks for that great introduction on the last segment. We're going to wrap up today's show. Frank Barton in studio. Shelby McCall, of course, show producer as we roll toward our 23rd year on the air here on AM 790 on you folks in Memphis from 9 to 10:30 on Saturday mornings. In Jackson, Tennessee, News Talk 101.5 from 6:30 to 8. And, of course, in Brownsville on 1520 AM and 95.3 FM from 6 to 7:30. We have one of our favorite people on right now. I know he has nothing to do, but he's going to take a little time to talk to us on this Saturday morning. That's a good friend, David Hagel, from the Bass Pro Shops at the Pyramid. I never know if I pronounced the right way to call it that, or the Pyramid at the Bass Pro Shops. I never know, but he's been there. Good morning, David.
Good morning, Larry. Good morning, Frank.
All right. He said good morning to you,
Hey,
Frank.
good morning, David.
I know this last weekend was free fishing day, and you had kids things and everything like that. We're all in the fishing mood. You guys, when I read that you guys Gone Fishing movement gave away 40,000 rods and reels to children across the continent, that just blew my mind, David. But pretty
unbelievable. Pretty unbelievable. You know, it's something Johnny Morris started quite a few years ago. Was take a kid fishing, and it's just progressed over the years, and to the point we've given thousands away here, but now nationally we've given 40,000 rod and reels away. So that's pretty cool.
That's pretty cool. Cause that's 40,000 kids that may have never had a chance to go fishing either.
You're darn right.
And you think about that, maybe buying a license or anything like that. But you guys, I know you had some fishing for the kids last weekend. You got some going on this weekend. So what's happening this Father's Day weekend? And folks, I know if you haven't made that purchase, those Bass Pro Shop gift cards are nice, too. I like those, too. If you're out there and I haven't got a gift yet for my son or anything. But this is probably, I would think, one of your big weekends, David, as far as merchandise type.
We call this our Christmas in the summertime.
That's right.
Darn sure.
Yes, yeah.
We are busy. And yeah, we're about to start our second kids fishing day here in just a little bit.
Wow. Okay.
From 11 to 3 today on Saturday, and it's
How does that work? How are you doing that? What you got to
you just come in, and there's no age limit. You come in, and I mean it's so heartwarming to see a lot of these kids catching their first if the fish cooperate. We've got a separate pond set up, and some of these kids have never touched a fishing pole, but they get a chance to come over there and try to catch a fish, and I tell you what, you just stand back and watch, and it just warms your heart to see a bunch of kids come in and do that.
And you've caught the fish. I mean, you've got them in there, and they're not floating to the top. I mean, these are actually fish. I mean, you're not catching you're not catching something that looks like a fish. I mean,
no, our friends the Quans have helped us out a lot.
Yes, they have. I want you to throw that in there because that's today from 11 to 3. And you got the pond set up in there. I mean, you're not out in the parking lot, right? I mean,
nope, we're inside. So rain or shine, if the weather looks like the weather's going to cooperate today, but we're inside and air conditioned, and
that's wonderful.
Again, got a couple of pro staff members over there. There's a lot more activities. We got a couple of tables set up to show how to tie knots. A couple of got our aquarius set up at a table, showing the kind of fish that they're catching and can catch in this area. So a lot of cool things.
It's an education, folks. If you haven't been, shame on you. It's hard to believe, David. What was it? You're now, was it 2018 when y'all opened? About closer.
It's happened a lot more. It's 2015.
2015. Golly, that just doesn't. So we're and we opened in May that year. It seems like I may be wrong. We're up to 8 years. And now, so you've been part of the Bass Pro family for a long time. So you talk about this being Christmas in in the summer for you guys. So a lot of things going on and a lot of sales too, right? I mean, this weekend.
Oh my goodness, yeah. Our Father's Day sale is huge, and we get a lot of exposure out of it. But when you put we even put on there that gift cards. There's a sale on gift cards.
What? Yes, a sale on gift cards.
Oh,
there's
yeah.
a sale on gift cards. So
listen to this sale on gift cards.
Let me hear it. What is it?
It's 10% off. Runs 10% off the Father's. You can't use the gift card until the 17th. But if you buy it right now, you get 10% off. So
did you hear that, folks? I mean, you get a gift card with a discount. So that's okay. I hope some of my relatives are listening right now.
Something else, Larry. We're doing. John started this. We started at Memorial Weekend, but all of our veterans, police, fire, and TWRA agents, and all of them, we've raised it from 5 to 10% also for them. And
have you really? That sounds like him wanting to do that. Then again, there's sales going on throughout the store. I know you can spend the day in the store, and you do. And I know this place. You've learned a lot in your 8 years there, and now you're solidified. And I had someone ask me the other day, how do you get to the top of that thing? I said, very quickly. So, I mean, this is a weekend. If you don't take your dad out for Father's Day weekend, today or tomorrow, you guys, what time do y'all open on Saturdays?
9 o'clock. We are open right now at 9 o'clock and 10 o'clock on Sunday.
There you go. This is the weekend to do it, and particularly gift cards and things along that line. Tell me about how's the store doing, David? I mean, I know one of my best friends spent the night there last night. His wife got that for him for his birthday. So he was. I don't mean he slept in the aisles. Okay, I mean he was in the lodge there, and I said that's a cool birthday present right there for a wife to do that. So are things going good?
Things are going great. Both stores in Memphis are doing very well. One of the managers from the Pyramid just took over the Sycamore View store.
Tell us about that, because I'm really happy for Melissa. Tell us about that.
Melissa's doing some really good things. Did some great things here. She actually started with me at the Sycamore View store.
The existing store, David. I thought that's what we called it. Now, have I gone to a different name now? I thought
we call it Little Memphis.
Little Memphis. Okay, go ahead. But Melissa, what's Melissa's last name?
Holloman.
That's
Melissa
right.
Holloman.
Yes.
The new general manager over there and going to do some really good things over there. But stores are doing great. The sales are doing wonderful. Just a lot of traffic. It's just amazing how much we knew to be successful in this area we were going to have to be regional.
Yeah, and you are.
Amazing to see how much just national and worldwide tourism that we bring to Memphis.
Have you ever looked at the license plate? Do you keep account of that and see some of those things in your parking lot out there? Because the times I've been down there, I couldn't find you. You were probably taking the break or something. But, I mean, you could get lost in that place. Huh? Yeah.
Give all our secrets, but yes.
Yeah.
We do. We track, a lot of our customers help us track and we get it from all four corners of the nation.
That's it. Well, David Hagel, thank you, man. That's today, folks. Get on down there. They're already open if you're in the Memphis area at 9 o'clock this morning. So we'll see you, David. Always good to talk to you, buddy. Talk to you later. All right?
God bless, Larry.
Thank you, buddy. See you.
Bye-bye.
Bye. David Hagel. Let me tell you about next week's show before I close it out with Frank here. Ron Wong, Bill Cooksey will be our co-host, and we think we got Andy Tweed in the studio next week to talk about his long career with the TWRA, and there's a good chance we might have some other special guests here. I'm still working on that, but I do go Monday for a CT scan on my cancer. I appreciate all the prayers, concerns that goes along with that, and looking real good. Played a couple of rounds of golf, but I want to get this scan out of the way, and we'll know a lot better after that. But always good to see you, Frank.
Thank you, Larry. Always good to see you.
Yeah, and uplifting to have Frank in the studio. Don't forget today, June the 17th, it's a Youth Hunter Education Challenge, out at the what is that? The Payne Farm. I'm sure they already got it full up with kids and everything. They're going to do a bunch of stuff out there. One of my favorite events, and that's a youth. We call it the YHEC. So it's good to have that sponsored by the NRA, Mid-South Quail Forever, Payne's Quail Farm, and the TWRA. Always good for that. Shelby, good to see you. Frank, good to see you. And as we always do, we say it doesn't cost an extra cent to be a good sport, and
God bless the USA.